All right, hello everyone, and welcome to Post University's first Valorant postseason match of the fall 2021 ECAC season. I am Coach Denny, and with me today is Starstro. Strongest is our assistant coach. Star, how's it going? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on?
Pretty good. Currently just finishing the end of a losing League of Legends match.
Oh,
And,
excellent.
yeah. So
Always
you
fun.
know the vibes. Yeah.
Always fun. I am streaming to you, sir, whenever you're ready.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to be getting into game in just a moment here. Maps have been selected. It's Ascent Game 1, Split Game 2, and Bind Game 3 if necessary.
Then split behind. So it's still best of 3 even for playoffs?
Yep. Playoffs is also best of 3. They might go to best of 5 once it gets to like the semifinals or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, for now it's best of 3 definitely. Way too many matches to get through for this to be best of 5. We'd be here till January.
Understandable.
Can you see my stream okay, Star?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Stream is good.
All right, we're loading in right now. How's it looking in your game, Star? You guys getting ready at FF?
They have counter thrown the game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A rare double throw, huh?
Yeah.
This is actually the first time that I've been in the coach's slot for one of these games. So this will be interesting. Obviously, we can only spectate one of the teams, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get good camera angles. So bear with me, guys, today for the stream. I'm not going to have any clue where the opposing team is, so I'm probably going to miss a lot of stuff, but I'll try my best. I'll try my best to kind of predict where they're going to be. But in any case, the team comp has been locked in for the Eagles. It's going to be Cornflakess on Omen, chrisramrz on Sova, Frosty on Killjoy, Meech on Jett, and JohnnyFuego on Reyna. Meanwhile, for Louisville, it's going to be Dusty on Astra. Jazzy, thanks for the cheer. Jett is going to be played by Nidalee King, T. Steezy on Killjoy, and Jarsilli on Sova. And rounding out the team is going to be Raze on Sky. So the Eagles starting off here on defense. CT, if you're one of those people.
I definitely argued the probably the favored side on this map.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that.
Very common Killjoy setup being used here from Frosty. It's very good at dealing with the person who tries to go to button, and it punishes them and kills that person. So if there is an A push in here, Frosty should be good for at least one off of his utility.
Wait, are you casting and playing League right now?
Absolutely.
I love it. Dual monitor dreams.
Nope, one monitor and one dream.
Wow. Wow, okay. Good luck with that. Cornflakess is spotted out by the recon dart in mid here. Oh, Johnny gonna get an entry kill, though, onto Nidalee King. And a good start here for the Eagles on the first pistol round. 5v4 now. Louisville playing this very slowly. Johnny still peeking mid. Looking for another. Chat already screaming for Meech. You got to give the people what they want.
Absolutely. All right, my game is now over.
Excellent. Did you win?
Nope.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be a B push here. Louisville coming out of the smoke. Cornflakess grabs one with the classic, though.
30 seconds.
Hey, thanks for the cheer, Chazzy. Oh, Meech gets another one here. T. Steezy Finds one back, though, but here's Johnny lurking around behind. What a shot from Johnny onto Jarsili, rather. And Meech finishes off the round with a kill on T-Steezy. And the Eagles off to a great start, 1-0.
Yeah, definitely the start you want from them. I'm assuming we're going to see some Spectres forced up. We might see just a Sheriff for Meech, maybe looking for that round 3 op so they can convert on a little bit more than just that.
That is
than just
100% what he's doing.
Yeah.
100% what he's doing. He loves getting that early op, especially on Jett and especially on this map.
Right, because even Jett with an op, when you do have those Spectres, if you save them from this round, that op can do so much damage, and those Spectres do have use. And Chris with the Ares looking for a cheesy kill.
Oh, Johnny got sucked back in there. Good use of the Astra utility to find a kill. And Louisville looking good start here to their thrifty round. Sending some utility over towards Frosty on A site. They do know where he is, but the Eagles still with the firepower advantage after winning pistol round. It's going to be difficult for Louisville to take this site. Jarsili does pick up the kill on Frosty, though, and it's a 5v3 now. It's very winnable for Louisville despite the gun disadvantage.
At this point, they've also picked up guns as well, so...
Italy with another. Chris traced one back, though.
Last player standing.
But Cornflakess the last one. He does get one, but T-Steezy peeks him. And a good thrifty win there for Louisville. And we're tied up at 1.
Definitely an unfortunate situation for them now, because they will have to be on saves that buying for the round 3 op not really paying off. Some guns going over early, and really kind of the nightmare situation for a team that does get that first pistol round. But hopefully they can swing one back. This round should be a little bit difficult just on pistols, and with their old guns picked up by the opponents of Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville's going to be on full bias here. And Italy with a kill on Cornflakes to start things off this time. Johnny hears footsteps, though.
Enemy spotted mid.
Johnny being very patient.
Enemy spotted mid.
Wow, T-Steezy checking the right corners. Finds Johnny. 5v3 now in favor of Louisville. Frosty spotted out by all that utility. Not much he could do there. Door's going to get closed as well. Double shock dart coming in from chrisramrz, see if it finds anybody. Sadly, it does not. And it's just a 4v2 now in favor of Louisville. Chris can't find anyone. And Meech is not looking good either. 44 health up here, and they know exactly where he is. And Dusty finally gets the kill, the wallbang, and it's 2-1 Louisville as they take care of business on round 3. Thank you for watching, by the way, everyone. Quick reminder, if you haven't followed the stream yet, please do so. Really helps us out. And also, thank you for the cheers, everyone, from earlier. Much appreciated.
Frosty definitely struggling a little bit on this A site. Has kind of been the site that has been taken over for the plants in both of the round wins for Louisville. But obviously, a little bit difficult last round with just a pistol. I think it'll be very important to see how he does hold up on that site as the half continues.
Yeah, this is going to be a much more even round, especially as far as firepower is concerned, at least. Meech picking up that op finally here in round 4. Only has 49 health to his name, though. Johnny with a nice kill, though. I'm just silly going to pick up a second on T-Steezy as well. A third on Raze. And the spike is also down. Can he get a fourth? Cannot. And Italy does finally end that killing spree.
Italy with the classic crouch and shoot.
But a great three-piece from Johnny there. Did they grab the spike? I don't see it on the map. They must have grabbed it. We can't see the spike because I'm in the coach slot.
Nope, spike is still in tiles.
It is, okay. Oh, wow. And suddenly Meech is the last player left. Does get one on Italy, and it's a 1v1 now.
And Astra has not a lot of time to work with here. Kind of has to go to this B bomb site or has to run through mid. And I think it was the mid to A here.
Left.
Yeah, it looks like it, because there's no sign of him, no sign of her on B site.
Time's ticking down, though.
Spike planted.
Does
and the
finally
plant
get it
comes
with 1 second left. Does manage to get the plant down. And Meech going to have to hustle a little bit to get in position.
Captain of Post University in the 1v1.
Oppenheimer, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Oh, and there it is! 9 health left, and he grabs the kill. And he's going to be able to get the defuse. Great clutch there from the Eagles captain. And we're tied up at 2.
Get out.
Meech has looked so good on Jett from just the things that I have seen. Like, he is a fantastic Raze player, don't get me wrong, but Jett is just way more oppressive of an agent and a lot stronger in the meta, and seeing him adjust over the season and switch from that Raze more to this Jett has been very interesting to watch, and especially with the fact that he is the primary opera for Post University. Like, being on Jett has a lot of value, and he's making it work.
You'd love to see it. You'd love to see it. Gone Caliber, thank you for the follow. All tied up at 2. Full buys for both teams, but Eagles with not a lot of money in the bank, so an important round here. Need to at least get a couple kills. Kind of try to even up this economy a little bit, but the rounds are even. 2-2. Italy with that op kill on Cornflakess to start things off. Good shot by her. Or him, rather. Sky utility being used towards B site, and chrisramrz is going to try to find someone out. Recon Dart does not reveal anyone. Still unknown where they're going to be pushing up. Eagles doing a good job kind of holding these back angles. Oh, Chris does get tagged by the Killjoy. Swarm grenade.
30 seconds left.
And here they come onto B site. And TCZ does get him from the side. Yeah, they were stacked. Post was stacked very heavily towards A side. Is that what you were going to say, Star?
Yeah, they're very heavily towards A side, even with the information that the recon bolt was destroyed, even though it didn't reveal anybody. And just leaving Chris a little bit alone on an island there, gambling towards A, and unfortunate for them, but it will be a 3v5 retake now.
Ooh, make it a 5v2. Oh, Italy gets a second and a third. Frosty's the final player standing. Does get 2, though. But great 2 kills there, Frosty, in the 5v1.
Did Meech
evens out the economy there, despite losing the round. What, Star?
I said, did Meech DC there? It seemed like after the uplift failed to connect because the Killjoy turret came up, he was just stood still there for a moment.
I'm not sure.
Or he died.
Thank you.
They would have paused if he did, so
Yeah.
maybe he was just calming or something.
Huh. Seemed a little bit awkward and unfortunate too that the Killjoy turret came at the exact same time as the uplift and kind of pushed him off.
Yeah, that was really bad luck.
But they will be on saves now.
Yeah, Louisville gonna look to take care of business here on round 6.
So we could see a couple good sheriff shots, maybe a couple classics. Jett knives as well.
Yeah, Meech has his knives out and ready to go. Hiding in the smoke here. Whoa, and comes out stairs all three. And Frosty gets a kill with his utility, though. That's pretty big. Door's going down. Spike's going down.
Frosty has ult as well, and he does have a molly in hand, I believe, which can hit that corner. But there's a counter
Double Killjoy. The Venn diagram. You love to see it. Eagles still with a decent amount of time to get this defuse in the 5v4.
Just no guns to do it.
I've got your trail.
Easy grabs one.
Get out of my way.
Reezy grabs the second. And the Eagles running out of time now.
Standing ahead. Found them.
Frosty does grab a kill with the Frenzy. And a Frosty gets another one with the utility. Actually a pretty good round for the Eagles despite losing it. They did kill 3.
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die in. Let's win again.
Although they did burn their own Killjoy ult, they did burn the attacker Killjoy ult as well for Louisville, which definitely is something that is a really good tool for getting access to sites, especially when you also have the Astral and the Sova ult there, but now not being able to sync up those ultimates a little bit, definitely something that's nice to grab out of a save round. Ooh, and I like that spot that Johnny's using.
Yeah, that's a good
Very
spot.
nice angle.
Especially because he's not holding the same spot every time. Oh, great shot by Meech onto Nidalee King right as he peeked the corner. And it's 5v4. Dusty gonna even it up, though, with a kill on Johnny. Cornflakess fishing through the walls, not gonna find anything. Eagles trying to get some information. Raze gonna take out Frosty, though, up in heaven. Or, sorry, in hell, excuse me. Meech is able to get out of there. Just 32 health left, though. I want to watch Cornflakess here on the flank, see if he's able to actually do anything. He's going to bust down the door, so they're going to know that someone is on the other side. Meech gets taken down through the floor, and so does chrisramrz. And Dusty with 3 kills on the round, and Louisville going to roll straight on through that one. 5-2 now.
It was great knowing you all.
And the Eagles going to be on yet another save round.
So Louisville has had a lot of control of mid throughout this half. I'd say the only round they really didn't was when Johnny did get his triple kill and kind of fought it off. But besides that, overall, there hasn't been a lot of pressure mid coming out from post, and it looks like they are going to look towards mid on the save. But it's been so key for Louisville to get these rounds. That mid control is so...
Good shots coming out right away from Louisville, and this is just the gun advantage right here. Not much that the Eagles can do. Nice kill by Frosty, is going to pick up one. Cannot find a second, though. And Louisville quickly takes that round and is now up 6-2. But the Eagles going to have some money in the bank this time. We'll be able to actually purchase some decent guns and should have a much better shot to win this round.
Yeah, the eco definitely shut down there. Do like to see it, though. Do like to see them kind of go for something a little bit cheeky when you have those disadvantaged guns. A little unfortunate that Louisville was a little bit prepared for it. But, again, I do think that posts need to look to get or to establish mid control, because that is how attackers can win rounds on this map a lot of the time, is getting that mid control, getting that option to go A or B. Where when they're going through A main or B main, it's a lot harder to get access to those sites.
Yeah, definitely. It eliminates that flank option that you have. Oh, he looked down at the dog. Great job by Nidalee peeking around right at the same time as the Sky utility. Meech grabs one back in return, though. It's a 4v4. Nidalee gets him through the smoke, though. chrisramrz hiding in the Astra.
There they are.
Smoke. Somehow doesn't kill Steezy? Wow. Shooting right at him. 3v2 now. Oh, it was the wall.
Spike planted.
Yeah, it was the wall next, like the button wall was in the way of between them.
Can be a little bit difficult here for Frosty and Cornflakes
Turn out.
to retake.
Stealing sight.
There goes the blind. Doesn't find anyone. Oh, wow. Great flick by Cornflakes. Dusty creates one back. Oh, 2v1 now. Cornflakes does not know where they are. Oh, he sees one, but he doesn't see Dusty. And a valiant effort there by the Eagles, but they fall yet again. Now 7-2.
See before they die. Lucky them.
And Louisville looking really strong here on Ascent.
I will say, personally, I do like that they do have these sky flashes as a tool in the Astra. Like, kind of feel like the more upgraded versions of the Reyna and the Omen comp-wise, where Astra obviously can do a lot more than Omen for, like, utility-wise. Is definitely the premier smoker, and Cornflakes gonna get
That was
picked
very
early in
risky.
mid.
He likes going for
Omen-
that sometimes, yeah, but it is very risky if they're looking at you. Oh, and Chris not checking the right angle. Frosty trades him back, though. 4v3 in favor, 4v2 in favor of Louisville, as T-Steezy gonna pick up a kill on Johnny. TZ had no idea that Meech was gonna be there, and Meech gets that one easily, but now it's just Frosty in a 3v1 on this Killjoy. 1 point away from Killjoy ultimate here. Grab a kill, pop that ultimate. Might give him enough space to come in and try to get the defuse, but it's going to be a long shot.
Was it worth it?
Does that notify Astra when someone's in that?
It does not.
Oh, okay. I actually wasn't even sure. But Italy finishes off Frosty, and it's 8-2 now. Louisville still rolling. Eagles coming into this match, the severe underdog, by the way, the 49th seed, taking on University of Louisville as the 16 seed. Louisville went 7-1 in the regular season, losing just the one game. And the Eagles 4-4, just barely making the cut for playoffs. So, needless to say, if the Eagles pull this off, here would be the upset of the year. And they're going to do what they can. Cornflakes getting a little weird here with the judge. I like it.
Very cheeky, gonna retreat into wine here. And that is where Omen kind of specializes a little bit more, tends to be that more aggressive, cheeky smoker, almost like a little bit duelist-like, where Astra is more of that, like, utility, and purely that utility. And kind of similar thing with Skye, she's a lot more utility than Reyna is, but Reyna's value comes from like high fragging power, right? And when you get those frags and being able to like make yourself untradeable, basically. But I do like the Skye a little bit more personally.
Kills just coming in left and right, though, for Louisville. Great shot by Meech, though. He's going to grab his gun as well. Cornflakes and Meech pushing him up now in the 4v2.
Shadows traveling.
Spike planted.
Oh, wow. Turns around to see Jarsilli in time, but can't quite find the kill. And Cornflakes is now going to get sandwiched. Does find one on Jarsilli, but can't find the second. And 9-2 now for Louisville.
Last round before the switch.
It just feels like the rounds are getting put in such like a hard spot so early into them that it makes it really difficult. Like, and we'll see like some incredible gunfights like we saw from Frosty when he got like 2 in the 2v5, or like Cornflakes got that nice shot there, but it's just like the round's already in a spot where it's not very
winnable. Yeah,
exactly.
Just also like to point out though that Frosty started 1-6 and is now 6-9, so gone a bit of a tear recently, but it's not translating so far into actual rounds for Post University.
They're finding kills, they're just not finding the 5 kills.
Yeah, exactly. But this Louisville team has shown that they can bleed. It's just a matter of actually finishing off these rounds.
9-3 curse, maybe?
Oh, Chris gonna try to find a kill with his ultimate, but isn't going to find anything. Jarsilli doing a good job running around with a knife out and avoiding death, knowing he was spotted out by the recon dart. Frosty also tagged very low, only 18 health to his name. Ooh, Chris can't quite find that kill. And TSTC just turns around and pops him right back.
Insult to injury.
Italy finishes off the low health target, but Meech gonna trade him back. And it's Meech and Johnny versus the world right now.
30 seconds left.
Someone's in
Spike planted.
blocking sight.
Oh, it's another 2v4 post play.
Oh wow, it tagged him. Oh, he jumps over it. Meech with a little acrobatics there to dodge the Sova ultimate. Johnny activating Empress, gonna send up the blind and head in here. Can't find any targets yet.
Last player standing.
Does get one. Gonna have to run through both of these grenades. Gets blinded up, and it's only a matter of time. There it goes. Dusty is gonna pick up that one, and it's 10-2 now in favor of Louisville. Still taking care of business. Economy reset though. Eagles gonna be on offense now. T-side with the spike. What do you think we're gonna see here, Star? Now that we're kind of taking a fresh start a little bit and swapped to offense.
I think that when you're in this point, you have to kind of resist that urge to kind of just rush a site, and you do have to kind of reset your mentals a little bit and kind of play things a little bit slower, play the map a little bit more if you want to get back into it. But it does look like it is going to be an ace stack, and it does look like maybe a cat, a main split perhaps coming out from them. But they will need this pistol. They're going to need to convert after that on the bonus round from there. We're really just going to have to see them string along a lot of rounds and mess with the economy of Louisville.
Yeah, like when you watch really high-level Valorant, like sometimes they play the rounds really, really slowly, and you can tell it's like all about information, just like getting as much information as possible. 2 kills traded back and forth here. A 4v4 now as Johnny and Italy King both pick up kills. Meech somehow makes it across the door. Just 30 health left. Jarsilli gonna find another. Oh, great shot by Meech. Gonna find Italy King poking out, but Jarsilli trades it back. A 3v2 now in favor of Louisville, but Frosty evens that up quickly. But Tissizi and Reezy get the final 2 kills at the same time, and that is catastrophic for the Eagles. If they were going to start a comeback, it was on that pistol round. And 11-2 now for Louisville.
They have to buy here at this point. They can't give 12. There's no way that even like the best team stringing like 10 along in a row is such a high ask. Right, so they really do have to buy up here, and they are going to be on worse guns, right? We will probably see full specters, maybe even some rifle invests from Louisville. Obviously, we can't really tell what they have right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if they invest heavier than a normal bonus, knowing that post will force up here.
Charging hard up mid. Meech knows where Sky is, gets the blind off, and does find the kill. Great start to the round for the Eagles. Getting a little weird here, and it's paying off so far this round. Marshall coming out for Italy King. Can't find any damage with it yet, though. Meech going to take the shortcut back over to mid.
Here.
Stealing sight.
Here.
It will be a retake for them.
Ooh, Dusty finds one, and Jarsilli finds a second. But Meech trades him back. Good job getting the trade kill there. Eagles captain, it's a 3v3 now. In the Thrifty round. As chrisramrz going to get the spike down.
Frosty in such a good position here to make a play.
Oh, he knew exactly where he was, though. And chrisramrz only 5 health left. Meech is going to find his 3rd of the round and escapes with his life somehow. Has a decent idea of where they are.
Player standing.
But now he's in a 1v2. They know exactly where he is. He's got to go. He's got to go. They're going to get the defuse. And Italy King just taps him in the head, and it's going to be 12-2 now. Match point for Louisville for game 1.
There's just nothing in the bank for post-university. They had to force up last round. They have a couple Spectres.
Force it up again, Spectre Gang.
They did manage to get Jett knives off of those 2 rounds. Meech getting enough orbs and kills. And honestly, Meech having a really good game with 14 kills. And honestly, at this point with these guns, you kind of just have to get weird. You have to go fast. You have to hope you can break through something.
You need to hope that you just can surprise them somehow.
Yeah.
Meech heading up with the knives here, dashing through his smokes. Oh, can't fight it with Cornflakess gonna pick it up. Italy King goes down. Raze gets a trade kill though, 4v4.
Meech choosing not to recover the gun, interestingly enough.
Jocelyn and chrisramrz both get kills, and it's a 3v3 now. chrisramrz finds a kill.
Player standing.
Steezy trades him back, and now it's Meech in a 2v1. Gonna get hit by that shock dart, and Steezy finishes him off, and that's gonna do it for game 1. Louisville takes it 13-2. And the Eagles going to be down 1-0 in this best of 3. What do you think the Eagles have to do on the next map here to turn things around, Star?
What is the next map?
The next map is Split.
Split. Got it. And are they attacking or defending first?
Ooh, that I'm not sure. I don't know if that was typed in the chat.
Gotcha. So if they are attacking, they just have to try and pick up whatever rounds they can in that early attack half, kind of getting like 4 or 5 rounds, right? Which I know is a tall ask, especially on Split, which is so defender heavy, and then they have to hold on to things on the defense side where it's a little bit easier. I'm assuming we'll probably see a Sage out of them that can wall off that mid. And obviously having control of mid on Split is also really important for similar reasons as Ascent, where it kind of gives more access to the other 2 sites, and actually pushing out of A main and B main on Split as well is quite difficult usually. And really, we just gotta, like, when it came down to it, like, a lot of it ended up being, like, firepower kind of finishing off these rounds, getting all of the kills they need and getting them early enough in the rounds that they can convert. It felt like a lot of their kills came when it was too late anyways. And they have to be maybe a little bit more aggressive, get a little bit more early kills, be willing to kind of fight a little bit and win these duels, because they have shown that when they're in that they can get these kills. They just have to play the rounds out a little bit earlier instead of waiting for things to happen into them.
Yeah, I think just mixing it up can sometimes cause a higher ranked team to kind of lose their rhythm a little bit, right? If they're not really expecting, you're not playing default, the quote unquote meta strategy. When you get a little weird and you do strange things, like when they all grouped up as mid on defense in one of the rounds, and when they were on a save on Ascent, I thought, even though that round didn't work out, I thought that was a great idea, just something to do to kind of mess with the rhythm of Louisville. Because right now Louisville just looks almost unstoppable. I mean, kills were had. Like, it's not like they were getting flawless rounds every round. They were definitely giving up some kills, but just never enough to actually take those rounds, like you were saying earlier, Star. But yeah, the 2 Jetts on top of the leaderboards for both teams last time. Italy King for Louisville and Meech for the Eagles. both with very good KDAs that match. We'll see if they can continue. If they're going to pick the Jetts again for a split, or if they're going to go to something else. But we're going to take a couple minutes break, and we'll be right back with map 2 in just a few. Don't go anywhere.
Sorry I kept you waiting forever and a day, but now we're out here together with nothing standing in our way. Can you feel the attraction? Feel the attraction. Can you feel it between us? This energy's inside us like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Like electricity. Taking over your body, it's flowing through your mind. This feeling's got me on fire. Don't ever leave it all behind. Can you feel the attraction? Feel the attraction. Can you feel it between us? This energy's inside us like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Feel the love.
right, we're back.
Omen.
Map 2. Get back in call with Star. Alright, Star, we're back. I'm sharing again to you, sir.
Alrighty.
Eagles down 1-0 in this best of 3. We're going to split.
And I am not surprised to see Meech on Raze for this map. I know this is one of Jett's weaker maps, honestly, and Raze definitely does shine on this map in particular.
Interesting, though, that
It is
King
interesting.
is sticking with
Yeah,
the Jett. Is that what you're just going to say?
Yeah, it is interesting that Nidalee did keep it, and they're running both the Raze and Jett, and then also a Sky, and they're running no traditional Sentinel on the side of Louisville, which I think is very interesting. I don't particularly like it. I think Cypher is fantastic on this map, and even Killjoy has good spots on this map. But I guess they believe that they have enough in their comp.
Ooh, Meech with a nice shot there. Gonna get one. 2 kills traded back already, though, by Louisville. Cornflakess gets one, though. Nice shot there from Omen. Gets a second before getting finally taken down by Nidalee up there in the rafters. Meech does tag her. The Eagles still with control of the site. Frosty gonna get the plant down. Nidalee King still up there.
Gun here.
Frosty's still alive, though, getting a lot of value out of this heal.
Barrier created.
Ooh, when the late wall comes in as well.
Ooh, he does find the kill. Raise it back, and Meech finishes the job. 3 kills in pistol round. And the Eagles, again, strike first. Remember, I think they won round 1 on the last map as well.
Meech and Cornflakess doing so much work there. Meech getting that opening pick, and then Cornflakes finding 2 in that mid round, and of course Meech getting that 1v2 clutch in the end. And this time he won't stay on the pistol. Will move up to the Spectre, as kind of expected from Raze. Doesn't need the op as much to function as an agent. Definitely likes to go forward a lot more, and I expect him to not use the op much on the attacking side of things. That being said, I do think comps favor. Ooh, Meech is already going in.
Double satchel going in deep. Ooh, blind to target back there, but isn't able to find the kill. Eagles playing fast and loose right now. You love to see it. Cornflakes with 2. Meech with a 3rd. And chrisramrz with another, and it's a 5v1. Eagles just do not care anymore. They're just running up onto site. And it's a flawless for Post University. Making a statement here on split.
That is the thing about split and why Cypher or even like Killjoy is so important, is they can lock down that B site so well, but if you don't have a traditional sentinel for that, it makes it so difficult to keep a hold of that site. Allows Meech to do exactly what he did with the double blast packs, getting that big entry, and I kind of just want to see them keep putting their foot on the gas, keep going forward. I do think they have the better comp for doing so, and pushing as many rounds as you can on attacking is so important. And looks like they're faking here, letting Meech draw the
He's
attention.
just making some noise. Ooh, Nidalee does find one, though, on the other side of the map. chrisramrz, and Johnny gets tagged through the smoke as well. Walking up aggressively, and Cornflakess is going to grab one. Gets taken down by Raze, though.
It's going to be the B rotate now.
Yep.
Meech did find his way through mid, and they do still have to clear the B site, but...
Oh,
I have this spike down.
just easy. Picking up that kill on Frosty before the wall was able to come out. Spike is going to go down. But it's a 4v2 in favor of Louisville. Johnny and Meech against the world. Raze going to pick up 1. And it's Meech against 3, and that is very difficult to do. And Louisville on the board now, 2-1.
And well, kind of expected. Obviously, there are still Spectres for post, and there were full buys from Louisville, but they did get a couple guns off of them, and money is a little bit low for Louisville as well, that they won't really be able to buy the guns that they lost. They will probably be on a couple low buys, won't have full rifles. They'll only have the 3 that they kept, which means that posts do have a gun advantage here and can look to kind of convert on getting a 3rd round, which would be so impactful this early into the game. It would be more rounds than they had all of last game.
Yeah, and you can tell they've gotten warmed up now. They know what the game plan is. Great kill by Meech getting in and getting aggressive there. Oh, he gets double satchel charge, gets messed up though. Might die to the grenades, just barely survives. Rocket Fuse sticking down. He's gonna have to throw it somewhere. Does not find a kill with it. Oh, and Steezy coming out and finding the kill. Johnny trades him back though. Great trade kill. It's 4v3 now in favor of the Eagles. Italy gets a kill on Cornflakess, and it's now a 3v3. Johnny gets one there on the back site. Italy again trading one back, and it's a 2v2. Johnny, here's some footsteps.
Cage triggered.
Oh, I like that cage fake.
Get out of my way.
Oh, knives coming down right on top of chrisramrz, but he gets the kill. Oh, Raze running out of time. Gets tagged. Johnny just has to wait. And there it is. Johnny gets a round for the Eagles. His 3rd kill of the round. And the Eagles with just as many.
Love that Chris caged off CT, which is where Johnny was, and it kind of resulted in almost this like fake of being like, oh, we don't need to check CT. They're smoking it off. They don't have a person there because it doesn't make sense to.
That's exactly what we're talking about. You just gotta get weird sometimes. You gotta play non-optimally so that it messes with your opponent's head. Like when you're playing against a team, that has like the sorry to say it, team, but when they have the raw skill advantage, you just sometimes gotta be a little bit weird, and that's what we're good at sometimes. Oh wow, talk about weird. Cornflakess picks up one after that very aggressive ultimate on top of the point there. Oh, Jarsili gets one back though.
It's 3v3, but this is an eco round for Louisville.
Ooh, Jarsili with another one. Great shot on this Sage.
Sheriffs are terrifying, man.
I've got your trail.
Johnny with a nice kill there on Steezy though, and it's a 2v2 now.
They should have a couple guns.
Oh, Johnny with a 3rd. Can't quite get a 4th though. And Jarsili with 4 on the round. And is also going to be able to get the defuse. What a fantastic clutch there from Louisville's Sage player. And it's 3-2.
Wow. And that's definitely got to be a rough round for Post. Obviously, buys now not in a good spot. They're going to have to save. That's kind of their lead a little bit thrown away, losing that round. However, again, still is a very defense-heavy map, so being equal at the end of the half is good for them. Still, though, if they had run away with it on the attack side, it would have made defense even that much easier. We saw the power of...
Oh, a double kill. 2 for 1 by Nidalee King to start things off. Ouch. That hurts.
You know, it's more powerful than a sheriff.
Yup. Isn't that Nidalee with a 3rd as well? I think he got a 3rd too.
It was.
Ace on the table here for Louisville's star player and captain. Two sheriffs versus the world. Frosty looking to pick up his 1st kill of the match.
Last player standing.
4th for Nidalee King. Finding Johnny. Is Frosty going to peek out and give him the chance at the ace? Nope, Reezy's just going to take it.
Reezy, not a fan of his teammate, I guess.
Sometimes you just gotta take. I mean, we have playoffs, baby. You just take it. Like, don't take any chances.
I don't know.
I respect it. I respect it. I respect it.
It was one sheriff versus the world. He had the ability to run away from
Imagine
that.
if he clutched it though off of that. That would be like viral on TikTok instantly. Like, you cannot risk that.
You know what? That's fair. You don't want to get TikToked.
No, not like this. Wall goes up mid. chrisramrz gonna sneak up to it. All by his lonesome. He's waiting for Nidalee to jump over this wall for another op shot. That's exactly what he's doing right now.
He has his cam. Checking
Peeking
things.
over the wall. Does not see anybody there. Great view of his own team, though.
Yeah. I mean, I mostly to check that, like, nobody's close, nobody's sitting in that, like, little corner, clearing that out. Really nice to get that information, but the wall is gone now, and they can kind of do whatever they would like here. It's going to be a B hit, mostly through B main. A couple lurkers in mid. Smoke's coming out now.
Ooh, Meech gonna get sucked in. Wow, 2 more there for Louisville. 4v3. Johnny picks one up, but he's steezy with 2 more kills. Jarsili finishes the round off for Louisville, and Louisville, for the first time on split here, now taking the lead.
And I think if you're post, you just have to remember, like, get the rounds that you can. Kind of don't get frustrated, because I think the biggest thing that could happen here is if you do get tilted off of the rounds lost. They've won a good amount, that if they pick up another couple rounds here in this half, make a couple more work, then they are in a good spot for the second half, and that's really what they need to be looking for here, and making sure that this doesn't snowball too out of control.
Oof. Meech getting tagged very low. Jarsili finishes off Cornflakess. 5v3 now in favor of Louisville. And the Eagles going to rotate over towards A site. Oof. Dusty was waiting for him. Gets 2. Gets 3. And it's a flawless for Louisville. Taking care of business.
They've been so good on these anti-ecos. They really haven't given up many kills, given many opportunities for posts to get into those rounds with the gun disadvantages. Definitely have made them work for even the rounds that they have gotten. Have been kind of like a pistol round, a bonus round, and then that kind of 4th round where, again, they did have advantage guns. But post really hasn't won a, like, completely even round so far.
That's good. Oh, Chris spots out.
My camera is this.
I love that camera.
It's a great cam. Resurrect, Empress, and Cypher available for the Eagles. They also on full buys.
And it is going to be another kind of default, a little bit towards mid-pressure. Johnny gonna walk up here now, look for things he knows. Sage is pretty far back from that orb, but Raze here as well. And 3 about to come out of B main here. Should watch out for an Astra suck. I know she has been starring that a lot. Meech just gonna die.
Jarsili gets the entry kill. He sees he grabs one on Cornflakess too. Frosty can't find anything. Johnny does though. Prevents the flawless. Is gonna get a second. Can I get a third? Nope. They knew exactly where he was, and it's now Chris against the world. Walking through his cage. Walking through his second cage. Does not flick over to Dusty in time, and it's 6-3 Louisville, who've now won 5 rounds in a row.
We are Valorant. We are fighters.
And it seems like Post is thrown back on a potentially another eco round. Looks like maybe a Spectre being bought up here, but that's going to be sold back. Not having Bison. They've just been falling into this pattern of losing the even round, being forced to save, and back and forth. And they do really have to convert on either this round or the next.
No way, no way, Meech! Oh, that was almost so good. He was falling right on top of Nidalee. He had no idea where he was. Oh, Jarsilli gets 3 with a Vandal just like that. And another flawless here for Louisville.
It was so close.
That was so close to being such a hype, like, cool-looking play. Like that was just, like, great style points right there for Meech. But it just didn't work out in the end.
If that works out, that's a morale booster and a half right there. Even if you don't win the round, you won the round.
Fall right on top of the op with your 800 credit gun and just one down. Like, imagine.
800 credits? That was a 150 credit gun. That was a shorty.
Oh, you're right.
Camera taken out.
Cover going out.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, Raze ult coming out here for T-Steezy. Literally grabs one on Johnny with the op. Oh, I don't think that's where Meech meant to throw that. Frosty with the res though, and we're back to a 5v5, and chrisramrz picks off Dusty. Johnny gets another one.
Cage triggered.
And that's a very good Cypher ultimate.
They have all the
Lots of
information
value there. Now 4v2. Reezy finds chrisramrz on the back end of that play.
I've got your trail.
And Jarsilli with the res now. And suddenly the round very winnable for Louisville. 4v3 in favor of the Eagles. Cornflakess gets one though. Jarsilli trades one back again. Jarsilli with another one popping off on the Sage. 14 and 4.
I have the spike.
Johnny gets the spike though. Is going to be able to get the plant down.
30 seconds left. One enemy
A lot of
remaining.
patience from Frosty. Does finally get the kill. Gonna wall off heaven here. And gets Jarsilli. Frosty with his first 2 kills of the map, and he makes them count. And the Eagles cut the lead to 3.
Last round in the half.
Love the patience from Frosty there. I love waiting for that to make sure you line up that shot in the back of the head, getting that information, understanding that the Sage is ramp, and then walling it off so they can't get back into heaven, leaving them with only one option to go, and then converting on the kill as well. Really well played out of him. But Jarsilli has been a monster on this map so far. Obviously, that 4K that kind of swung the momentum, and then even that round there was just finding kill after kill.
Oh, here
And
comes the
Meech.
rocket fuse coming out for Meech. Is going to find Jarsilli. Isn't going to find any kills. No kills this round for the Sage from Louisville. chrisramrz leading the charge here. But Reezy going to find the kill. chrisramrz does tag him a little bit, though. And Empress now activated here for Johnny. And it's Reyna.
Gotta pop it last round of the half.
Gets one there on Reezy. Whoop.
Last player
Gets a
standing.
second, and it's Johnny versus 2. They're going for the defuse. Good straight. Jiggle Peek gets one. Needs one more. Give it to me, Johnny! 4 kills on the round. Are you serious?
Switching sides.
What a play. They did get the defuse, though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I know. I realized that after the fact. I was like, oh, no. What a great play, though, by Johnny, regardless.
Good attempt for sure. Good news is 4 rounds isn't too bad for attacking side if they do manage to pull off the pistol round and then a bonus round after that. They're only 2 rounds down, which is a really good spot to be in, honestly, when on the defending side. Have that Cypher set over on B will make that a little bit harder to get through than it was for Post to try and get through. And Meech playing
Nice kill by 2 kill by Cornflakess through the smoke to start things off here. Oh. 3! Make it 3 Cornflakes. Hello? An ace on the table for the Omen.
Reloading.
I think my favorite part is he reloaded his gun, picked up a new classic, and then reloaded that as well.
I want this one. It's prettier. It's prettier.
Shiny.
Skin mentality is real though.
Yeah, I call that the icebox gun because of its color scheme.
Oh yeah, I see it. Kind of like looks like an alien brought it down to Earth.
Back when Icebox first came out, every time you got into the thing, there was like an Icebox background, no matter what the map was.
I remember that. That was really funny. I
And it had
remember
like
that.
it had the red and the white, like
Yeah.
same color theme. Oh my
30 seconds
god,
left.
it's especially prevalent on the op.
Yeah. 30 seconds here. 20 seconds now for Louisville to get the spike down.
Cover going
There's
out.
no point in saving.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
Johnny gets one.
Spike down
Dusty gets a
A.
couple though. 10
10
seconds now.
seconds left.
Cornflakess gonna peek out and prevent the plant, and 4 kills on pistol round for the Eagles. Omen main popping off right there.
Super easy to
And
kill.
Cornflakes coming alive at such a crucial moment in the game. How many frags does he have now?
12 and 11 on the Omen.
Wow.
Full
Lot of
Spectre gang coming out as well for Post University. Johnny also not having any slouch of a game there. 16 and 10 on the Reyna.
Cornflakes getting spicy though.
You love to see it.
Personally, I would have liked if he dropped that Phantom to the Reyna instead, and she went for the. Obviously, Reyna very like important to get kills on, right? Can take over around very easily with gun advantage. Omen a little bit less on the forefront usually, but I mean he's feeling himself. He just got the 4.
Hey, you just gotta get weird, man.
Yeah.
That's the theme. You gotta give him the smoke. And
Get
guess who's got the smoke? Omen's got the smoke.
Speaking of weird, I'll say his buddy and skin synergy. Not a fan of it. A little bit weird.
Talking about that dog? The
Yeah,
corgi?
I don't like it on that gun. There's ones that it probably fits. There's guns that it probably fits.
Not that one. Yeah.
It's just a very big clash of colors. Themes. Not a fan. Very weird.
Tune in next week for Starstro's Valorant Aesthetics 101.
I can give the rundown. It's something that Chris and I have talked a lot about. More than we probably should.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Oh, Louisville finally showing themselves over here. Johnny going to pick up one, and they've not left themselves much time at all. Cornflakes knows exactly where Nidalee is going to find the kill on her. 13 seconds now. Johnny gets another one. It's a 5v3, and the Eagles swarming now.
Seconds left.
Only 10 seconds to get the plant. Cornflakes with another, and it's a flawless for the Eagles. Now only down 2.
Beautiful round out of them. Beautiful collapse. Got the kills. I love that blind from Cornflakes. So when the Jett did dash up, had no clue where he was, and then Shorty v Phantom from distance. Not gonna go well for the Jett. And yeah. Also, tip of advice to viewers out there, the Chamber Buddy goes very well with the championship Vandal that they put out. Very good gun synergy there.
I feel like that wasn't an accident.
You know what? You might be right. Oh, and it's going to
Hearing
be...
some action mid. Oh, no. Coming down through Garage. Frosty with one to start things off. Silly gets a kill, though, in return.
However, Louisville now have control of the B site.
Easy with a kill on Cornflakes. Nidalee with a second on Frosty, and it's a 4v2 now. Johnny and Meech against the world. See if they can pull it off.
Last player standing.
Sky's out.
Meech finds one. They know where he is, though, and Nidalee finishes him off. And it's 9-6 now. Louisville on top
Say something?
by 3.
Sorry. Ear's still ringing.
And again, a little bit expected. They definitely have the gun advantage there. This half kind of following the trend of the other half. First 2 rounds to post. Third round going to Louisville, hopefully, for post. The rest of the half does not play out like the first one. But they did find a surprising ease of access, I think, into B, and I did notice that Cypher did only have one trip at the time. Now having that 2 trips will allow him to fall back a little bit more, not having to take that gunfight off of the first trip. Which could be nice for them. Frosty solo A right now. Johnny finally kind of rotating there, and I think they hear mid.
He gets one.
Bomb buddy out.
Meech at a numbers disadvantage. It's just going to hightail it out of there. chrisramrz finds one, though. Gets shot through the box by Nidalee, though. Knew exactly where he was. A 4v3 now in favor of Louisville. Make it a 4v2 as Nidalee picks up his 3rd kill of the round on Meech. Oh, and Johnny caught reloading, and Nidalee, with an ace on the table, just needs to find Cornflakess. Nope, Dusty's gonna steal it from him again. Wait, was it Dusty the first time? No, it was Steezy, wasn't it? Who stole his ace the first time?
It was this guy. It was Reese.
It was Reese, okay. So, Dusty stole it that time.
Now Post in a little bit of a tough spot. Obviously, not having the guns here really now could spell trouble. And although over 12-round set defending is probably easier, but if you don't get the full value of that half, then it doesn't really matter. And I think this is an important round that feels like they almost have to pick it up. Or this one or the next, or things look quite grim for them. And Chris getting spicy with the shorty here.
Cage triggered.
Nidalee with one. They're just firing into the cage. Chris trying to get weird. See if he can make it happen. I don't think they know where he is. Oh, he found out. Great try. He tried to be sneaky. He almost pulled it off. Gotta give him props. Give props where props are due. It was a good try. But 11-6 now. Meech with an op, though. If the comeback's starting, it's starting here. This is where the Eagles have to try to turn it around. They've got full buys, aside from no armor on Meech. This is where they need to make it happen.
In order for them to win, they need to string 4 rounds straight here, at least, before they give up a round.
Yeah.
4 rounds brings them to 10. They can drop the round, win 2, bring it to OT. And there is an op here.
That's the dream. That is the dream. A lot of utility coming out on B site. Great shot by Meech, flicking over and grabbing T-Steezy as the Cosmic Divide comes down on B site. Cornflakess gonna ult in the back. Oh, he's spotted out though and gets taken down. Johnny and Reezy trades one back. Jarsilli gets another. And Meech with no sightline here towards B site thanks to the Astra ultimate. Finally drops down. Interesting satchel.
There. Satchel out.
Throws the satchel over the wall. Doesn't find anyone though. Reezy picks up another kill on Cornflakess. Oh, the op shot barely missing.
For you.
Time ticking down. 1 health left and he gets the kill on Jarsilli. 2 versus 2 now.
The time left.
They don't have a lot of time. They need to start defusing now, and it's not going to happen. Blinded up. Reezy gets his 3rd of the round and his 4th as Meech falls as well. A great attempt there from the Eagles, but it was not meant to be. And it's match point now for Louisville, looking to advance in this fall 2021 ECAC Esports Playoff Valorant bracket. The Eagles have to play perfect from here on out.
This goes here.
12 is all they get. Have to have the last stand here. Need to string 6 straight just to bring it into game 3, just to keep their playoffs hopes alive. And Chris trying out some new stuff on B, trying to get a little weird with it. Got the crisscrossing trips, and mid wall's broken, and it's another B hit.
Oh, Meech gets one. Ooh, but they know where Chris is, shooting him through the wall. Feels bad. Frosty with another, though. Reezy gets one back. You know, Meech getting weird though with the ultimate. Finds another. 4-2 now.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, make it 1. That's Cornflakess with great crosshair placement. Gonna find the kill on T Steezy. Oh, Johnny can't quite find that kill on Dusty, but the Eagles know where he is now. In the 1v3. Dusty gonna try to clutch it out.
Shadows traveling.
And win the match for his team, but it's gonna be difficult.
Stealing sight.
I don't think this is their round. I think Post survives another one here. I like that one way out from Cornflakes. Really
30 seconds left.
knows his Omen. And they are very split up, which is a little bit risky. Obviously, it covers a lot of terrain and understanding. But if someone gets picked, then it's the 2v1.
Yeah, now it's suddenly winnable.
Yeah. But looks like time's starting to run out. Hasn't
Yeah,
really
Dusty
found a
might just
fight.
look to save. Oh, peeks Cornflakes at the last second, but Corn was ready for him. And he finds the kill, and the Eagles stay alive for at least one more.
I'm not tired.
Need a drop.
I'll say Meech had an incredible pop-off round to start that off. That mid-hold insane. Went a little bit dummy with the ult, if you will.
Dummy thick ult. Now we've seen that before. That was just a regular normal Meech ult. We've seen the dummy thick ults before where he gets 3 or 4.
God. But obviously a good morale booster. Raze Rocket's always fun to kill with.
And Empress and Resurrect available in this round for the Eagles.
Again, the same old B hit and
Oh wow, Chris unable to get that kill. That is really unfortunate. Johnny looping around backside has popped Empress.
I've got your trail.
just a Spectre with that Empress.
Ooh, Steezy grabs one. I believe that was with the ult.
Spike planted.
That was a 5-assist ult.
Wow, yeah.
Nice
It
Cornflakes.
really was. I saw that too. Johnny goes down. Going to be very difficult for Cornflakes and
Last player standing.
Frosty, though. And now it's Cornflakes in a 1v4. This might do it. Gets one, though. Oh, but there was a second person back there. He didn't see him. He was hiding behind his body. And that's going to do it. A fantastic, valiant effort there from the Eagles, winning 7 rounds there against a 7-1 team. Honestly, great job from them. But Louisville does take care of business in the end. Italy King, the MVP yet again. For Louisville, 23-13 with a 306 combat score on the Jett. JohnnyFuego amping up the Fuego there on that map. 19-16 on the Reyna. Your final thoughts, Star?
Valiant season, a lot of ups and downs for them. Louisville, obviously, just a really, really strong team. Unfortunate matchup for them. But saw some good stuff. Saw a lot of good moments. Meech, Johnny had their pop-offs. Cornflakes really, really having a good game. Honestly, I'd say he was probably my most impressive player of this game. And like good luck to things in the future. All you can do is move on from here.
Yep. And that's going to do it for the Eagles' Valorant season. Unfortunately, falling to Louisville in round 1. But we've got more esports action for you this week as our Overwatch team has their first round tomorrow. Should be a very close match, actually. Kind of like the play-in round, if you will. I'll pull up the bracket for everybody right now so y'all can see. But our Overwatch team will be taking on Missouri Western State University here in round 1. It's we'll be the 35 seed going up against the 30 seed. Both teams at 4-4 on the season, and the winner will have the opportunity to get absolutely bodied by Boise State. So we'll see what happens there. But the Overwatch team will face Missouri Western tomorrow night at 8, so make sure to tune in for that if you are an Overwatch fan. Until then, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Star, thank you as always. It was a pleasure, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night.